Namaskar friends, welcome to another video of open circuit characteristics of DC generator. This is the second half of this video. In first half, we have seen what is open circuit characteristics and what is the use of open circuit characteristics. In second half, we are going to perform open circuit characteristics using laboratory setup. So let's begin the second half. In this half, we are going to perform this experiment in laboratory. So let me draw the circuit diagram which we are going to implement in our laboratory setup. In our laboratory, we have a DC motor generator set. So let me show you how we are going to rotate this generator. So this is the motor generator set. We are going to give DC supply to the motor. We will get DC supply from the generator. This motor is connected with 3-point starter, and the field connection of this generator is also connected to this 3-point starter. So let me show you the circuit diagram for this setup. So this is the connection diagram of the motor. This is the field winding of the motor, armature winding which is connected to the A, field winding is connected to F, and the line is connected to L. Now we are going to prepare the circuit for the generator. So this is how we connect the generator. The armature of this generator is kept open, and we are going to place a voltmeter to measure the terminal voltage. Ammeter is connected in series with the field winding to measure the IF current. Here is the variable resistance to regulate the field current. So this is our experimental setups circuit. Now we are going to jump to the experimental setup and see how we can perform this experiment. So let's jump there. Generator. So to perform this experiment, we require this setup. So which DC generator and motor set we are going to use? Let me show you first that. So come here. This is the rating of generator that motor that we are going to use. And over here, this is the rating of generator which we are going to use. So basically the rating of generator and motor which we are going to use is the same rating. They both are identical. So now what we will do, we will connect the circuit as per the circuit diagram which I have earlier told you, right? So let's start making the circuit. So this is our setup. This is our 3-point starter. This is our main DC supply. This is field rheostat for motor. Over here it is the connection of generator, armature and field. This is the rheostat for generator. In this meter we will use as a voltmeter to measure the armature voltage of generator. This multimeter which we are going to use to measure the field current. How to use multimeter, if you want to learn that thing, then I have prepared a separate video or how to learn this multimeter. So you can go to that video link which is available in description box below, and you can learn how to use multimeter. So now gets back to our topic. So we are going to measure the field current and the armature voltage of generator in open circuit condition. So now let's quickly connect the circuit. So positive with line, then this field is connected with this rheostat. This negative terminal is connected with the field of motor. The negative of motor is connected with this negative terminal. Now we are going to connect the armature. So the armature is connected with the armature of motor, and the negative of this armature is connected to the negative of our DC supply. So the connection of motor is done. Now we are going to see the connection of generator. So to connect the generator, we will take supply from this field, and we want to measure the current. So we will use one ammeter in series, and the negative of the field, this is the negative of the field, which we will give to this ammeter. The another terminal of ammeter is given into the shunt field rheostat, and the negative of this shunt field rheostat is connected to the negative of our supply. And now we are going to connect the voltmeter to the armature. This is our voltmeter. So plus with plus and minus with minus. So one voltmeter was remaining, and now it is connected. So our circuit diagram is ready now. What we'll do now, I am going to turn on the supply. Supply is turned on. Now I am going to drag this lever of 3-point starter. And the motor has started running. Now using this tachometer, we are going to measure the speed of motor, and we are going to arrange the speed of motor up to almost 1450 rpm. So let's see how we are measuring the speed of motor. The speed of motor is almost 1200 rpm now. Now I am going to increase the speed of motor from here. I have changed the field excitation for DC motor, and the speed of DC motor has increased a bit. Now let's see how much speed we are getting. It's almost 1300. Now we have set the speed of motor up to 1315 rpm, and with this constant speed now we are going to perform our full experiment. So let's move. So now this meter shows us the field current, and this is the voltmeter which shows us the terminal voltage of generator. Now through this rheostat I am going to change the field excitation. Initially it's 0.2 ampere and the voltage is 154 volt. Now I have changed that field excitation 0.22 and the voltage is 158. Field excitation is 0.23 and voltage is 163. 0.24 and the voltage is 167. 0.25 and the voltage is 170. 0.26 and the voltage is 173. 0.27 and the voltage is 176. 0.28 and the voltage is 179. 0.29 and the voltage is 182. Now we are increase this current up to 0.35. So it's 0.35 and the voltage is 196. It's 0.36 and the voltage is 199. 0.38 and voltage is 202. it's 0.4 and the voltage is 206. The rated voltage of this machine is 220, so we'll perform this experiment up to here. So the current, field current is 0.4 ampere and the terminal voltage we are getting 206. We have performed this experiment on 1350 rpm. Now what we will do, we will change the speed and perform the same thing. And why we are doing this thing? To understand one of the very important things about DC motor. So now we are going to measure the speed. Again, we are going to reduce the speed and perform the same experiment. Okay, so now again we will measure the speed. It's almost 1200 rpm. So now we will repeat the same thing. Initially the current is 0.2 and the voltage is 136. Voltage is 142. 0.23 voltage is 146. 0.24 and 149. 0.25 and 156. 0.26 and 155. 0.27 and 158. 0.28 and 160. 0.29 and 164. 'Now we will take direct reading of 0.35 ampere. So it's 0.35 and 176. 0.36, 178. 0.38, 181. And 0.4, 184. And now again, by theoretical understanding, we'll compare both this reading and understand it more. And now it's time for results. We are going to plot both sets of results that we have taken from our experimental setup. The first set represents when the speed is of 1350 rpm. The second set when the speed is of 1200 rpm. We are going to plot both these graphs, IF versus EG. The first blue graph looks like this and the green graph looks like this. Let me give you some another detail that the maximum allowable field current for our machine, it was written on its nameplate, that is 0.7 ampere. We have taken reading from 0.21 up to 0.4. So if we think that our 0.7 is at this point, so the 0.2 to 0.4 lies in between, right? And you just observe that as the current is increasing, the voltage across it also increases linearly. For example, if we talk about 0.26, right, the reading of 0.26, for example 0.26 is at here, then the voltage induces because of 0.26 ampere of field current in second case and in first case is like this. So in first case it's 173 and in second case it's 155. So it's 173 and 155. So this is how we can get the result, we can plot the result, we can interpret the result and make our analysis and conclusions from these results. So that's all from this second half of this video. If you want to understand the open circuit characteristics and information you can get from the open circuit characteristics, you watch our first half. In first half we have described open circuit characteristics theoretically completely in detail. The link for the first half is down in description box and above in the card. So that's it from this video. Bye bye, and if you have any suggestion and query you can write in comment section. So bye bye from my side.